I was really I was another reason why I wanted CJ on this episode, because I kind of was like I know him and I come from like the same like singular content struggle of growth and like breaking out of that and like, you know, becoming more variety based.
I'm gonna let off. I'll be right back.
For me, yep. I'm using like Twitch, and I'm using like the other channels like a base of like branching out. But for him, obviously Twitch was like where he was based in, and so what he made content on primarily, he had to break out, which I assume is a lot harder than me just making a new channel and me using another platform to like branch out and do a lot of other shit, because there's more. I feel like there's more options and more shit where he just went straight and just said, fuck it. So I wanted him on this bitch. I wanted him on this bitch to like just really talk about it, because obviously I speak from a YouTuber standpoint. He speaks from like a Twitch streamer standpoint, and to kind of like have us both here, and then to have, you know, Shy, who's literally starting her shit, who's starting to go full time with this shit, you know what I'm saying, and really going down. And then I mean, shit, Mikey and Ioka, they've been here. You know,
I've been through it all. Yeah, I've had my highs. I've definitely had my lows, and then I've had those points to where it's just like, well, fuck it.
Yeah, and so it's like I just wanted to have like that conversation, and you know, this could inspire somebody. You know,
it's me.
Yeah,
you inspire.
Yeah. Yeah. Like when I first got on Twitch, I started off with doing WWE, which is just a bunch of wrestling things. And so the I wanted to enter something that I knew that there was a crowd for, but there wasn't anybody doing it, right? So it was one of those things. So because WWE is what got me partnered on Twitch. So the concept that I created, it's actually pretty similar to kind of like, if you know Salty Bets, Mugen.
Yep.
Right. So it's similar to that. So the CPUs will fight each other and stuff like that, and I'll hand them out, but I'll take it a step further. I hand them out to each subscriber in the chat, and I keep control of their records, and it's a whole system on it, you know, that I created on it. And so it really started, you know, picking up some traction, whatever, got partnered. And then I started realizing, like, yo, I want to branch out, man. I'm tired of just doing the same shit. I'm here 8-9 hours a day doing the same shit. Like, it's like, you guys know what to expect. I don't know. I don't know. You just hit that wall when you're like, yo, I want to do something else, man.
Not to cut you off, but the amount of energy that you need to have to stream 8-9 hours a day.
Yes.
Yeah. That's why she's looking tired now. It's catching up. He's sitting there like,
the burnout?
Tired. Yes, catching up. Years later, talking about some,
I want to get there.
It was really energy draining, man. And you know, it's kind of trying to figure out the point of who's the core base. You know, if I decide to go to something else, who's coming with me? Is everyone gonna leave? And I kid you not, man, I'd say probably like 80% of the people left. So like 80%. Yeah, but that was tough.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
I'd say
then it's scary as a content creator to see that. Yeah. And you're just like,
especially when you make like money.
Come back.
Like, that's it. It's over. It's over for me. That's it. Like, that's it. You know, so I remember it was yesterday, man. This is one of the first Elgato, and you could hook up a retro console to it. So I hooked up my Paper Mario, I had my cartridge. Pause. I blew the shit out that cartridge, bro. I put that shit in the slot. I was here. Let's go. They gonna love this shit. I booted up the stream. It was like 5 people there, yo. I said, wow. Nobody. Like, wow. This is
as apart from the what normal?
Like 120. 120, 130, but like 5, bro. Like, what the? And I just got partners, so I was on a high, you know. And I was like, whoa, damn, 5-10 people just came by. What happened? Just because I switched the game? So I started. That shit was, you know, that was probably the biggest L I've ever taken, just in general, of just having to literally rebuild the channel from like the ground up, and you know, and then you have those people that come by. Where's WWE? It's like zombies, bro. Zombies that come by. It's like, bro, y'all don't care about anything else. There's other channels that stream the game, y'all know. Like, go over there. Why gotta be me? So it was, it was different
for them.
Yeah. I realized that later, you know, but it was a really, really tough growing period for sure. I just, you know, started going variety, man. Fuck it, there's still a strategy to it. Like, I'm not exactly streaming anything I want, but it's close to it. It's close to it. You know, I'm streaming what I want still, but you know, leaving out some of the things that probably not a great streamable game. that makes sense.
Yeah, for sure. Because there are just some games that you want to just, you know, soak in and take in for yourself on the side, and they don't really translate well to streams.
Very dialogue heavy.
I 100% agree with that. Because I tried to stream Legend of Dragoon one day, and that shit just was not it.
Oh man,
that is my favorite PlayStation 1 game ever, but that just was not it for the stream.
Is that a JRPG?
Yes.
See, I was just about to say that. I was like, I fuck with a lot of JRPGs, and they just do not translate well to stream because of the dialogue, man. It's just
that's why Persona 5 is such a breathtaking game, because Persona 5 has voice acting, so niggas can deadass just sit there, hear you react to shit, they hear this shit. And that's why I keep telling people, like, dog, you have now. That's why, like, whenever I talk about RPGs, I always bring up Persona 5, because Persona 5 worked for every single person that has streamed the game. It worked. People have to understand that game, when you play that game, people are gonna show up for that game, whether it's new to them or it's old to them.
Yeah, something about it.
It's the music, your reaction to it. It's the dialogue, the characters, the little point system and shit. It's
the
Persona,
aesthetic. It looks good. It's a good looking game.
That's why every single time when I look at RPGs, I'm like, is this going to Persona 5, or is this gonna be one of those games that I play on my own time? Right?
Yeah.
Because I love JRPGs. It eats my soul alive that they don't do good. If they did, nigga, man, I'll be in this bitch.
Yeah.
Like, it was
going through the story, loving it.
I really liked I really like After Party. That is one of my favorite games that's come out from like that whole Oxenfree kind of thing. But nobody's gonna sit and watch it. Well, A, because the hype died down, but 2, it already has dialogue. But not everybody's gonna be like, yeah, I want to sit for this. It's just so much dialogue, and nobody want to. Where the reaction at? Why aren't you screaming right now?
Did I miss the golden nugget about variety?
Yeah, we're just talking about the transition. But yeah, that transition period, I'm telling, like, was just really difficult for me to accept. You know, when you get used to a certain level of success, and it's just, I mean, blink of an eye, all gone. And everybody that you know, all your regulars gone. Everybody that said they loved you and loved your content.
Ooh, you taking me back to 2017.
You know, how much you helped their day.
You kind of.
How much you inspire them.
It was Breath of the Wild for me.
You know what
I will say that.
Mikey played Breath of the Wild once. He did not upload for 2 weeks.
All right, so what happened was 2015 came around. Dragon Ball Fusions came out, right? It came out in Japan. I played it on YouTube. The whole Japanese game all the way through. Did not read a lick of Japanese at all, but we got through it. All right, 2016, we get an English version. So I'm blowing up off of this one game.
That game's fire, by the way.
Man,
absolutely fire.
Really good.
So I play the English version. I play the European version because that dropped like 3 months after that. And like we're having a really good time. I have 3 accounts on my 3DS for, you know, whoever wants to get these hands in Dragon Ball Fusions. So I built like this little online community, and then like it just all of a sudden it got stale. It got draining, it got taxing, it got tiring just to boot up the stream because at this time, like, we were building up, you know, the meta. And then by the time it got towards the end of my run, the meta was shot. Like, there were impossible builds, there were one-shot teams and all that kind of stuff, and it sucked. It wasn't an enjoyable experience. So I tried to transition. The transition really didn't work because I went from this one Dragon Ball game to another one, but it wasn't in English. It had an English patch, but even still, there was some stuff that wasn't translated, and my style of streaming didn't translate to that game. And, you know, we just talked about that. It wasn't a very good streamable game. So I was stuck. I was like, I didn't want to go back to Fusions. So I was like, shit, well, let me take a break. And then Breath of the Wild happened, and I just went the fuck away. But at the same time, that was the adpocalypse as well. So that factored into a lot of, a lot of me just, trying to rethink my channel, trying to come back better with something else. And I started playing Dokkan, but that's a gacha game. So I started playing the game. I started, doing the YouTube thing. And then, another meta with Dokkan came out. It was just like, well, you got a whale now. I wasn't getting that much money. I couldn't compete with the Truth and Rhyme and all the other guys that were spending big bank and getting big bank back. It was either you spend big bank and go broke, or get big bank and get big bank. Those were the only two options with Dokkan. Right. And unfortunately, I was on the losing side of that.
Right.
Because I just could not sustain it. So after that, my channel just died. My channel just died. And then I was going through some personal shit after that. But when I did come back to content creation, I started, I mistakenly went into another gacha game. I went into Genshin. And
oh man,
Hu Tao did it for me.
How much did you break on Hu Tao?
I spent 4 on Hu Tao. Well, I spent 4 on Staff of Homa.
K?
The fuck? No, 400.
Oh. Okay, all right. I just had to check, bro. Like,
bro, I got kids, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Dog, you didn't put the 100 at the end of it. Like 400, I figured that was kind of like, all right, whatever.
No. But then, right. I mean, it could have ended up that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody, like, because the thing was, I had to take a step back and look at what I was doing and what my return was. My return definitely wasn't, more than that. So that really made me feel like, well, I have to get away from this. I have to get away from gacha games in general. So when I do start streaming again, I'm gonna be more on the lines of, fighting games, team shit, stuff I can do for fucking free. Yeah. That's not going to kill my wallet every week. Right. So, that's where I'm at right now, just getting my shit together so I can make a strong return. I doubt that I'm coming back to YouTube. I think I'm just going to be like a streamer only. If I decide to, then I'll put like highlights on the channel. But I don't think YouTube will be, one of the main things that I actually pursue.
Yeah. I want to mess with YouTube, man. I don't know. I don't get it. I just don't quite get it.
I think you could be great for YouTube, honestly.
I just don't get it though, like algorithm. I don't get none of that shit. Like I don't know when to post.
Nick is right there.
Nick about to be like SEO. No, you need to get your ESO.
Whenever you're ready, bro. We are here. Because like I know the game. It's just I play it stupid.
I don't know how to tag. I don't know none of this shit. Like I don't know anything, bro. Like for real.
See,
Nick
for
knows
me,
all
I
of
think
it.
I can do it. I struggle with the editing part. I just don't have the patience.
And okay, so honestly, Shy, in your case, I know.
We can talk. No. Yoku, no.
Oh shit.
No.
Okay.
We're just not gonna do this here and now because this is the guest time.
Right,
we can talk about it though. We can talk about
it.
Okay. This is the
Yeah,
guest time. Go ahead. Go ahead, CJ.
I don't know what just happened.
No. I just said a statement, but I didn't want it to turn into, you know what, Shy, this is what you need to do. No.
Yeah, because you definitely right. Because if you get Yoko rolling, you gotta cut him off like right there. Because he gonna keep going. No, it wasn't. It ain't never one thing with you, nigga. Nope.
Bro, you got it.
I'm so sorry.
Nope.
You got it.
They ain't trying to let you be great, King. I'm sorry.
No, bro. Then I'm telling her after the stream or after the podcast. She's like, that's it? And I'm like,
you just ain't even, it's okay.
Nah,
Go
but
ahead.
I thought she was gonna say she didn't want to hear from you because you lazy.
yeah.
Oh, shit.
I wasn't gonna say that, but I was just gonna say it's just, it's his time.
It's cool. I got you. So I kind of missed out on the variety versus not variety thing, and then Mikey and I go back and forth about the Genshin Impact thing a lot. So I guess I won't ramble on that either. But
yeah, it's a struggle, man. It's a struggle. The transition.
Yeah,
like it's I always say this. The one game thing. I think it can potentially be a quicker come up.
It's an easy way to grow.
Yeah, variety is more struggle but more rewarding.
That's what I was gonna ask. Is like, what would you? In I guess any given case, how do you know which is better to start with, right? Because and Nick mentions it a lot. He's like, some people just have games like that one game they're really fucking good at, are really passionate about, and it's very clear for them to do that, then of course they want to explore, experience other games with their community. Whereas me, for instance, I don't have one particular game that I can just sit there and like 5 nights a week, bro. We here.
You wanted it to be
stream
Monster
this
Hunter.
one game. I wanted it to be Monster Hunter, but Rise let me down. Yeah, I love the game. Don't get me wrong. It's like a solid 9 out of 10. It's just I'm not here. I'm not here for this drippy content every 3 to 4 months type bullshit. Like
It's almost perfect game.
I feel
Yeah,
like
it's
you'll
almost
get there.
perfect.
You'll be there when it's for PC.
Yeah, when it's on PC, there'll be so much
That's
fucking
when
content.
it'll get
Yeah,
you.
and it'll be okay. But as of right now, like Genshin Impact wore me out, bro. All that grinding for nothing, I don't want to do that.
Look,
I
not
think-
seeing you on PSO.
No.
I would like to play PSO, but
As the PSO ambassador, PSO is not a grindy game. It's not. It is super fun. Like I literally went from 0 to 85 in maybe 2 days.
I think you wailed, man.
Yeah.
I know,
did it.
right? That's the you
Think about that. You can't wail. You can't wail like that. No.
To be fair, I literally started the game. We hit like 35 the first like couple hours. 'Cause we played
Yeah,
the game
you
like-
can't you can't pay to win. Everything that you pay for in PSO is cosmetic. There are no
Cool. I
stats
like
or anything
that.
like that.
And the cosmetics
PSO
don't
is
affect stats.
such a forgiving. It's such a good free to play game because they give you the tools to succeed. Like whenever you log in, they give you these things called Rappy bonus keys. You just go to this little bonus area and then you kill Rappies and they give you a shit ton of experience and they give you XP tickets. They give you drop
So they give
boost.
you
I mean,
ways to level up.
the game is absolutely amazing. Like if
and
you
all that's going on right now.
yes, yeah. On the
I might touch
whatever second, so say for instance the 2nd, the 12th, and the 22nd of every month are called PSO2 days. So those days you get
actually cute.
you get 200% drop rate, 200% XP on top of the extra buffs that you can add to your character. So
what
like
you're
I'm
saying
telling
is
you,
play the game tomorrow.
While they want me to succeed, I've never met that.
yeah,
yeah,
you're
play the
saying
game. If you play
tomorrow.
the game tomorrow, you'll see that everything has like a red gem on it, and that means all the buffs are activated.
All right, bro. If I hit you up
Okay,
tomorrow,
if I download
like
this game
you know,
and
yeah,
tomorrow
yeah.
hit and
For real.
I'm sitting here
Hit
at
me
like
up.
level
I
1.
need people to play
very
with.
upset, angry.
I
need
telling
people to
I'm
play
fucking
with.
PSO.
I
don't know
told
why
y'all,
you
I
don't
was
do
like,
it.
when this game come out, I'ma be here. Y'all want to be grinding at 3 in the morning? I'ma be here. Y'all gonna see a random stream at 3 in the morning talking about some Shy. Why you up?
Let's go.
I'm grinding because Mikey said we gotta grind. tonight.
Mike,
'Cause
be
once
doing
you get
all
your
this
first
work for
two-
PSO and don't stream it ever.
I know, man.
Yeah,
I know, right? You
I
talking,
love the-
you
Yo,
talking about
I
other
love
things.
video
you talking
games,
about fighting
bro.
games. Why don't you play PSO if you? So
I will play
passionate about
PSO.
it?
I will
okay,
play
then let
PSO.
it be that.
I was gonna say like my nigga like that's you always that was my thing like my thing is like like we just talked about like it's an easy come out to play one game that you're very very passionate about, but Mikey's been passionate about PSO too
For as
Yeah.
long
since
as I've known him.
Since I've
Yeah.
known him.
Yeah.
And I'm
If you're
like,
passionate about
when they-
something,
when they-
you
when they
might as well
brought
play
it-
that.
When they brought it over to PC to English, Mikey literally him and Toasty got like dead ass everybody on the game. They were
And
the
he
only
was
ones
already
that-
playing the Japanese
Yeah,
version.
he was already playing that shit. So it was like, okay, cool. Let's play the game then. The moment Mikey stopped playing, my whole entire Discord stopped playing.
I'm about to install the game right now. What's this on?
If
It's on
my,
Steam,
Mikey, I
yeah?
promise you, if you stop playing, I'm a
I
be
promise
there
I'm
I'm
not
playing.
because I'm about to start back up on Twitch.
Hey,
I'm about to
wait.
start.
Can I uninstall the PSO2 beta or does it auto uninstall? Like, what's up?
Oh, New
Wait,
Genesis?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think it matters with PSO2.
Well, when
So-
does it come out?
Next month, like maybe 3 weeks from now.
That's
CJ.
early.